Kids, I wanted to go over children's bedtime stories, but first, I want to release something here for you, those locally here or visiting or touring or about to come here and wondering what's going on for kids right here, even in downtown Nashville. Y'all ever been to the zoo? Check it out. Look it up online. Go to Nashville. Can't go wrong. There's water parks opening up late spring. There's all kinds of fun activities. Speaking of one great fun activity that just opened up, it's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Who's read that book? I have, even as a child, even while watching Wonder Years. Can't go wrong there. I earned enough promotion points with those actors and actresses to walk around the moon 3 billion times. How about them apples? Exhibit celebrates books legacy film's 75th anniversary. Do you know who even is the author of Wizard of Oz? By Michelle Lau. Folklore, legends, myths, and fairy tales have followed childhood through ages. For every healthy youngster has a wholesome, instinctive love. Stories fantastic, marvelous, and manifest unreal. L. Frank Baum. That's Frank, F-R-A-N-K-B-A-U-M. More than 100 years ago, American author L. Frank Baum created a magical land of wizards, witches, and flying monkeys. Ever seen the movie Dorothy? Somewhere Over the Rainbow, work illustrated by W. W. Denslow. That's D-E-N-S-L-O-W, one word. Is the famous children's novel The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. You can find it at any bookstore or library. Even those bookstores so squared away, people are standing ready to get you the nearest book in London, Wales. How about them? God bless them. Just seen on movies like Hope Floats, Patch Adams, all kinds of actors and actresses support libraries to this day. It broadens the future of kids' minds. And must go to the library or nearest bookstore, or if you're not near a bookstore and you're an adult and you're in the middle of a desert and want a book that's rare, you can go to barnesandnobles.com, major website. They deliver, trust me. Famous children's novel, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, when a cycle of witches, that's the story, with her little dog Toto to Oz, her and her little dog. A girl must find the wizard to get her back home to Kansas along her journey down the yellow brick road. Dorothy encounters strange and bewildered creatures and makes a few friends along the way. Clarksville, Tennessee Customs House Museum and Cultural Center brings Baum's classic tale to life by hosting an interactive award-winning exhibit from the Great Exploration Children's Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida, entitled The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The exhibit explores science and art and history through the pages of a literacy classic written in 1900. That's the year the book was even published. And we knew that. According to the museum's release, Customs House is the only museum in Tennessee and the immediate region to present this family-friendly experience to 35,000 annual visitors. According to the release, the exhibit will be on display from April 1st, mark your calendars, parents, through June 26th this year. I just think it's a story that people can relate to. It's the Terry Jordan Museum creator. It's God's great characters. It's very interesting. I think in kind of the futuristic fantasy where there is not a set time for most of it, and I think people like that. Visitors may explore large pop-up book pages that frame each section of the exhibit, which is housed in the Crouch Gallery. The display involves 11 sections of chapters, each addressing a different element of the story, such as Dorothy's house, Tornado Emerald City, and Glinda's castle. You'll have to go through the tilted tornado-swept house door to get into the exhibit, Jordan said. Visitors learn through play, brain-teasers, games, role-playing, dress-up, and other educational activities incorporated throughout the chapters. For those who have been wanting to find some kind of children's museum anywhere. Clarksville, Tennessee. Compasses intents from the 1939 movie Memorial from the collections of Tennessee resident John Olson, including Madame Alexander Doll's original scripts, books, autographs, and more. The year marks the 70th anniversary of the film starring Judy Garland. I think the kids still love it, and adults still love it. The movie Jordan said it doesn't seem to go away. They showed it every year on TV. Museum guests may also want to take part in some of the Arts and Oz activities and other events. Starting Tuesday through March 28th, the museum presents several activities during spring breaks to introduce Oz to students according to the museum. Again, it's open to young kids and young adults to seniors. ID must be present if you're a college student. http://customshousemuseum.org. Participant finds out Tuesday who Dorothy was and the true color of her special slippers. The museum will be going to the dogs Wednesday to pay tribute to Dorothy's traveling companion Toto, explore the lion history, its children's literature, and the help of the Cowardly Lion. March 27th. The week wraps up March 28th with Tin Wooden and the Scarecrow. This family activities are free museum membership or paid admission. Family Day activities are scheduled from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. April 12th, guests can meet Denslow, Winged Monkey's Cowardly Lion, Toto, found in Baum's book, as well as other animals and children's books with free family arts and crafts activities. On May 15th, Austin, PA State University Professor. Y'all thought I forgot about you over there. Wrong. Today we will talk about the symbolism found in the wonderful Wizard of Oz book during the museum's themed art and lunch event. Alison Davis and a freelance illustrator will discuss the art of illustration with teens and adults. June 22nd during the Draw Me a Story presentation. Located at the corner of 2nd Commerce Street, the Customs House Museum will open from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturday. Until 1 until 5 p.m. Sundays. Adult admission is $7. Seniors, again, citizens and colleges with a ID, it's $5. Ages 6 through 18, $3, and for children under 6. There's a catch. Museum members are free. For more information, contact the museum at 931-648-5780. And Jordan said between the collection and interactive events, there's something for everybody at the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Keep in mind, a museum always updates their stuff. So keep going. You never know what's about to happen the next month after. She said, I think people will enjoy it. Again, the directions, it's located at the corner of 2nd and Commerce Streets for the Custom House Museum. And there's also the Great Exploration Children's Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida. I should look that one up for parents, those arriving in St. Pete, those who never knew there was a museum for kids. Good luck trying to overthrow the minds of your young adults, their minds while watching TV in the back of your station wagon. If I was that kid, I'd be throwing popcorn. Nice try, Mom. Dad. See museum? No brainwashing here. Sooner or later, I want to go see. Just like Walt Disney. That's another great place to go see. So Walt, I've been supporting him to this day. God bless that guy. Okay, the corner, keep going. We've got a few surprises. Yeah, and I'll show you the website. You need this one and Stockholm there. Right there. See it? http://customshousemuseum.org. Look it up, silly. You'll be okay. The next information right there. See that? Directions. Yeah. Telephone number. Ta-da! Getting it wrong there. You can thank me later. Which does. Sporting libraries, bookstores, educations. To this day, Oh. And that's what's going on Stay quiet. I'll leave that very still. There you go. You're welcome. For those visiting locally, continuing on. You thought I forgot about you. Does it look like I forgot about any of you kids? No, I didn't. See? It's going away. I know I did a continuation on one of these boys. Heavens, and I don't even have a public list yet to remind me of such things. I'm squared away. There's a Denslow over here. I'm sitting here, we're still reading this. Let's see. Aha. What should it be tonight? I know. Winnie the Pooh, best friend sleepover. How many of you kids have had sleepovers? Many times. So you come over, you bring your blankie, bring your pillow. They can clobber you, those kids who ever come through your way because they forgot how to share. Actually, don't do that, Paul. Just use the pillow to sleep on while they're trying to discuss negotiations. That works well. Did you say something? Oh, my bad. It works, trust me. Best friend sleepover. See that? At any library, you can find this. It's based on the character of Winnie the Pooh by Walt Disney. It comes on ABC Family. At 7 usually when I was growing up. Comfortable, Piglet? Winnie the Pooh asked as he tucked his friend into a drawer he had made it in bed. Oh yes, Pooh said. Thank you ever so much, Piglet replied. The bed is just the right size. Well, good night, then, the bear said, blowing out the candle and climbing into bed. Good night, Pooh Bear, Piglet replied. He and Pooh were having a best friend sleepover. It had been lots of fun. So far, first they had enjoyed a before bedtime snack, then they had to put on their pajamas and made up a story. Of course, it was always fun from spending time with Pooh, but there was something about being here for bedtime that was so different from being at his own house through Piglet. As he laid in the drawer, his eyes wide open, Piglet noticed that it seemed much darker there than it did at home. Pooh, he called out softly, are you still awake? He wanted to ask the bear. It was always so dark when Pooh did not answer. Piglet realized that his friends must have fallen asleep. Imagine what happens when kids when you turn off the light. You know what I would do when my siblings were asleep? Are you awake over there? That's after tiptoeing up to them and say that so loud. It started up over there like it was hilarious. Of course, for me it doesn't work. Oh well, Piglet thought his rollover, pulled out the covers. Then he closed his eyes tightly and tried to get it to sleep after a while. Piglet peered out into the darkness. He hadn't been able to fall asleep yet. He noticed that it was very, very quiet in Pooh's room. Much quieter than it was in Piglet's home room at night. You see that? Look at Pooh all tucked away. Do you see the honey? Where's the honey at? Right there. Jars. That's little jars. It's Piglet's in the dresser. You see that? Oh, tucked away. Pooh, Pooh Bear, Piglet called out a little louder than time. He didn't want to wake up his friend, but he wondered if perhaps Pooh was awake and just had not heard him earlier. Just then the quiet was broken by a particular noise. Piglet sat up. At first the noise was a soft, low rumbling, curiously similar to the sound of a sleeping bear, who was snoring, but Piglet thought, A Heffalump was coming to get them. Pooh, oh dear, 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 Piglet shouted. He jumped out of the drawer and ran to his friend's bedside. He shook Pooh and shouted, "Wake up!" To be continued.